My name is Adam Bigger. I'm here to tell you why I think marijuana should be legalized. Alright, marijuana has been around for at least 12,000 years. Alright, many Americans today use marijuana. Believe it or not, they smoke it. It's good, I guess. Alright, and if you take a look, there's over 41% of Americans think that marijuana should be legal. So why would you not legalize it? Alright, you take tobacco, for example, this is legal. You can smoke it anytime you want to. It kills more people than anything, but yet it's still legal. Now marijuana don't kill that many people, and if it does, I never heard of it. So why would you want to keep something legal that kills people, but yet don't make something legal that really helps out medical advances? Alright, some of the pros to legalize marijuana. One is that marijuana is less harmful than alcohol or tobacco. Alright, so more people die each year, driving under the influence of alcohol or smoking tobacco. You never hear about anybody dying of smoking pot. It's not something normal. Alright, another reason is if you legalize pot, it'll boost the economy. I mean, think about it. Alright, if a lot of people are smoking it and it's not legal, then we're not making no money off of it. But you take all those people who smoke pot and then legalize it, and then bam, boost the economy, put a tax on it. And I have a feeling that will reduce the people who actually smoke it, because hey, it ain't as fun when you legalize it. Alright, and then another thing is that it will reduce crime rate. Because if you take a look, if you're legalizing something, that people sell illegally, you don't have to worry about somebody going and shooting somebody because, hey, you didn't pay me for that pot, or you didn't make this much. You don't have to worry about it. Hey, I just legalized it, so now the big companies sell it, and I don't have to worry about, that drug dealer on the corner and shooting me, because, hey, I didn't pay him his money. Alright, but with every positive side, you always have a negative. Alright, one of the negatives that people tend to say is that marijuana can lead, is the gateway drug. But me personally, I don't believe that, because if you go out with the intent that, hey, I'm only going to smoke marijuana and nothing else, then that's what you're going to do. It's the people that actually start out on marijuana and then be like, hey, I really don't care what drugs I do, I just want to try them all. It's personal choice. It's not the fact of saying, hey, I just smoked this joint, that makes me want to go do a line of cocaine. It's nothing like that. Alright. Another drawback is the risk of having an accident while you're driving and you're high. Because, when you smoke marijuana, your distance, your perception's off. Let's say if I'm standing right here and I move really fast, you might see it 10 times slower because you're so high. I mean, think about it. And the last thing is that people say it's harmful, that it causes brain damage. Or, it causes lung cancer, but tobacco does that. But, more people have proven that marijuana has helped more people, like with glaucoma or cancer. It helps out, but yet we don't want to legalize it because, it's a drug. Look at alcohol. I mean, it is 10 times worse than marijuana. But yet you don't hear people saying, oh, let's not legalize alcohol anymore. Or hey, let's throw them. I mean, you take tobacco and look how many people it kills a year. But no, we can't legalize marijuana. Well, there's positive sides and there's negative sides of legalizing marijuana. But if you look at it, marijuana boosts the economy. It'll reduce crime rate. And a lot of people will be much happier in this world. We'll probably have less fighting. I've never known a high person to want to go fight somebody. So, if you take a look, I know people who smoke pot and they don't go into it saying, man, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that drug, I'm gonna do that drug because pot led me to do all that. If they go in there knowing that they're not gonna smoke, marijuana, or they're not gonna go do some cocaine, then it's like they don't do it. But if they're like, hey, I'm gonna do marijuana and that's it, that's all they do. I mean, marijuana help people medically and everything, so I just think that we need to legalize it. Thank you for